Hey everybody, I have some new news about Performance Nut Butter, the company I just launched. Obviously, if you've been following this for a little while, I did it as a Kickstarter first. Now it's an Amazon FBA product. I've got good news, I've got bad news, I've got everything in between. So let's start off with some of the good news. If this is your first time watching, you might not know, but inventory is flying off the shelves. My first production run was probably like 2,500 units, and I'm about sold out. I will be sold out on probably Saturday. So if you are looking to get a box of Performance Nut Butter before it sells out, you can click up here, click this link to get it on Amazon. And if you buy it, please leave that 5-star review. It's hugely important. But anyways, let's get to the point of this vlog, and that's to update you and give you some of the lessons learned so you can learn from my mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes that I have made with this company. There's been a lot of good things too. So I've been selling 4 or 5 times more than I had anticipated, which means that inventory is about to sell out. Production will be taking place today. Today's Wednesday. I think it's like the 7th. Yeah, Wednesday the 7th. And tomorrow, it's like a 2-day process because they have to grind the nut butter and they have to put it in the pouches the next day. So that's some good news, I guess. Well, it's good news that the fact that it's going to be done soon. So I had to increase the price all the way up to $34.99. And the crazy part, so normally it's $29.99. I increased it to $34.99, and sales have been amazing still. Like I've been doing very well. I don't want to give out exact numbers just yet, but I've been doing way better than I had anticipated. So that is one of the updates I had. I've been getting a lot of messages on Instagram about people that are looking to collaborate, other companies, and in fact, I went down to, I think it was Manhattan Beach. I went down to Manhattan Beach and I met up with the No Foods guys, so shout out to them. Met some really nice people over at No Foods, and they gave me some free food, and basically what they specialize in is low carb, like a lot of keto friendly stuff. So they got their, I think they're best known for their keto cookies, and funny enough, we're kind of competing on Amazon for keto snack, but you know, we have a lot of overlap in customer base and we're not a direct competitor. So we're hopefully going to be doing some promoting. I'm going to learn a lot from them. There's a lot more to the conversation that I'll keep private, but it was a really great conversation with them. So there's been some other issues with production as well that I want to note. For instance, on the jars, originally the plan was to have black lids. Some of them are going to actually have gold lids because my manufacturer ran out of black lids, which I'm a little bit upset about. You know, but it's a lesson learned. And I'll talk about all the lessons I learned at the end of the video, but it's a lesson learned for next time. I got to be aware of that. I got to be aware of the fact that I need to make sure that they have the black lids, and if I don't ask, they might forget about it. So that's really important for me as well. And the last of the updates before I get into the lesson learned at the end of the video is that the shipment for the Bulletproof box is going to be really tight, and it's going to ship on a Monday, and I told my manufacturer that I need it there by Wednesday. I actually probably need it there by Thursday, but still that's way too tight because it's coming, you know, from California up to Seattle, and that's a 2 to 3 day transit. And I hate any time that everything's so tight. I like there to be a little bit of buffer, a little bit more cushion. I think everything's gonna work out, but it's scary. And the reason I'm saying all these things is because I just want anyone watching that's looking to start a company to know that there's always issues. And it's little things, you know, from the outside perspective, it feels very little probably to other people, but to me it's a big deal. Because to me there's this fear of, is the production gonna happen? Is there gonna be a mistake? There's always this fear that everything gets grinded up and you know, he tastes it and he says, oh, this is awful. Or that's one of 100 different things. And I'm trying to stay focused on the positive, and I actually read a book that was talking about, you know, affirmations, and just focus on everything's gonna work out. And the key thing about that is if everything doesn't work out, well, at least for that last week I was happy instead of being a neurotic mess. So I'm trying to go more with that attitude, and you know, maybe there's not some kind of magical spiritual nature to this. Maybe it's purely just think about positive things and you'll find the positives in life. I don't know what it is, but anyways, I'm kind of blabbering. So let me go over some of my lessons learned. So I got 3 big lessons learned. So the 3 lessons learned is I need to plan production better. I need to come up with a production checklist. And third, for me personally, it's better to have too much inventory than not enough. My inventory is very shelf stable. It'll last a year, year and a half. So I don't need to worry about having too much inventory. I'd rather have too much, because if I have a lot of inventory sitting on the shelves, that's a good thing. That's gonna motivate me to get out off my butt and go market this stuff. For the last month or two, the inventory has been so tight that I haven't done any marketing because I've been afraid of selling out faster. I mean, what's the point of marketing something when you know you're gonna sell out of it? So for the last month and a half, I've known that I'm gonna sell out of the nut butter. So I've been not doing any marketing. I've been just letting it sell out, because what's the point of selling out faster? Then that means I'm out of stock for longer, and there's a bunch of negatives with that. So that's one of the things, one of the lessons learned. The other one is that I need to come up with a production checklist, and every time I do a production, I need to go through and ask, hey, to my manufacturer, do you have enough black lids? Hey, are these nuts, are they allergen friendly? Are they kosher? Are they whatever? All the different things. I need to have that production checklist, and I need to plan the production better. I need to have the time frames planned out better. And for me personally, that means that I'd rather have too much inventory than not enough inventory. And it comes to me in these pallets upon pallet, 4 pallets. And that's a little scary sometimes that I have so much inventory, but you know what? It's good. I think it's good to have a little bit of fear. So I'm gonna end it there. That's it for this vlog update. Make sure if you haven't yet, you can subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and then click the bell notification so you're notified every time I come out with a new video, especially this vlog video. You can get the e-commerce success pack up here. It includes a checklist for starting your business, checklist for Amazon, a bunch of good stuff that I use anytime I'm about to launch a new product or start a new business, marketing ideas, all that up there. Last but not least, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching this video.